What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Pokestocks here, and in this episode we're going to be talking about Sun and Moon and how the market is moving and how you could literally retire from Pokemon cards if you bought all of this at a relatively low price. It's going to be an interesting episode, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. And remember, guys, if you want to be part of a community and want to have interaction with me, and a promise I made, I will always treat you guys like family. So if you want to go ahead, join the Discord, link in the description and comment section. It's totally free, and I'm always here to chat. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is truly on my opinion. Now, team up, Sun and Moon. Man, saying those two things, guys, just really gets you thinking about where you messed up in life, because I'm telling you, these Sun and Moon sets have really, I don't think it's really comprehensible that you could retire from this stuff. I mean, imagine that people that bought cases of Team Up. Listen, those people do exist. There are some people in the world, in their bunkers probably, protecting that, who have cases of Team Up booster boxes. I mean, there are literally no listings on TCG Player, which indicates that it is very, very rare. In fact, there's only 3 listings of Team Up booster boxes. But let's not get off topic here. I want to analyze, guys, where we are in the current market and how far will Team Up reach $100,000 a box. Like, is that where we're headed right now? I mean, look at this, guys. 1 year ago, we had a booster box of Team Up sell for $2,500, and just more recently, we had a booster box sell for $10,000. And keep in mind, this is just on TCG Player. There are other sources like eBay, other websites that have listings, and I believe solds, whatever you want to say that word, go for like 11, 12, 15 grand. And it just like makes you really wonder, bro, that if you buy a Team Up booster box today for 10 grand, does that mean it's going to be worth 20 grand next year? Is that what's pushing the market, that scarcity in product? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Sun and Moon is just out of this world crazy. I mean, every single product, every single thing is just going for an extraordinary, stupidly high price that really, it just like ruins the hobby for me. I don't know why, but people buying ETBs for $1,500 and people buying booster boxes for 10 grand, like, congratulations, dude, I respect that, but like, really, that's insane. And even the fact that Evolving Skies is hitting these crazy numbers is just honestly shocking to me. And I'm not here, guys, listen, I'm not here, hear me out, I'm not here to just hate on all of you and be upset that the Pokemon market is making a lot of money. In fact, that'd be so stupid, because I make this channel to talk about making money from Pokemon cards. All I'm just trying to get at, guys, right now is the fact that, like, Pokemon has made so much stupid money. That's the word I'm looking for, stupid money, because this is really, guys, at the end of the day, just trading cards. And the fact that people, can buy their dream car from holding this stuff for 2-3 years is just like, what? And people can go on vacations to Europe and to buy steaks every night for just holding a booster box for 1 year. That's just crazy to me. And that's sort of the premise of this video. So keep that in mind. I'm not here to, talk shit or anything about Pokemon, guys. That's not the video at all. Now, if we go from Sun and Moon, we have products and sets like Evolving Skies and like these crazy tag team cards. And it's just like, let's talk about Fusion Strike, because that's another set that did stupidly well, dude. On the rise to what, $900 a box, bro. It's like, wow. Where are we headed, guys? Where are we headed in the market? I don't know. Right now we have Evolving Skies at $2,500. Past year, up 252%. 1 year ago today, you could have bought it for $679. And if you held that for 1 year, you could have profited around $1.8, $1.7 thousand. And if you would have bought 6 of them, I think if I do my math on my phone, or just sort of doing it in my head, let's see. 1.6 times 6. You would have made 10 grand for just holding a box for 1 year. 10 grand. It's that stuff that makes you think, wow, is this really the golden gem of investing? Is this where I should actually be putting my money? Should I say goodbye to stocks? Should I say goodbye to, NFTs or Labubus? And should I just pour all my money into Pokemon? And I think there's so many people who have that mindset right now that are feeding this, guys. I think that's the backbone of all of this. And I'm going to bring up something that's going to be very controversial. In fact, it's sort of going to go against what I think and what I do. But are the YouTubers who talk about Pokemon investing the monster in all of this? Is Pokestox really the bad guy? Am I here pushing these prices up higher? Are all these PokeTubers making this product go higher and higher each day because we keep telling people to buy? And it's like, wow, it goes a little bit scary, dark, and deep. And I want to make it clear, I have no premise, I have no motivation to boost my collection at all. I only make these videos, and I always like to keep it real, guys. I don't gatekeep anything. I be 100% honest. The reason why I made this channel in the beginning is just due to the fact that I love the Pokemon hobby. I love talking about trading cards, and I just love this. And luckily, I've been blessed, and I have grown a very, very strong and big community now. And I sort of have a lot of, what's the right word? The pilot who flies the plane who has 300 people in the back. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders, and you feel like you have a lot to take care of. That's how I sort of feel right now. And so when I make these videos, when I talk about investments, when I do all this shit, I always have to remind myself humbly, guys, that there are people who want to actually change their lives financially from this, and there are people who want to just do this for the hobby, and there are people who want to spend a lot of money, and there are people who don't want to spend a lot of money, which is why my content tends to be very broad, and why I talk about such stupid stuff sometimes like this video is just because it really makes you think, dude, that Pokemon cards, guys, Pokemon cards is financial freedom, bro. It's like, I'm not saying that's what it is, but that's sort of the idea. That's sort of what people are getting nowadays. And it's like, wow, it's crazy that you can buy something for 1 year and have your life really do change. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say this to you, bro. You could have literally bought a whole new car. If you would have bought a case of Team Up, that's probably worth $100,000. That's 10% of $1 million, guys. 1 million. People who have 10 cases of Team Up, bro, are probably sitting on $1 million. Oh my god. And they probably bought these for 200 a case. Oh, okay, not 200. They probably bought it for what? 1,000 a case, 600 a case, and now they have $1 million. Wow, guys, that's just astonishing to me. And it's like, that shit is what makes Pokemon cards so fascinating to me. It's the fact that you can literally change your life. You can live in your small apartment and live in a mansion in Hawaii by holding something for 4 or 5 years. It's stupidly crazy, guys. It's sort of the shocker of the market. And when you see a set like Fusion Strike from going one of the worst sets in the Pokemon modern era, right? No one ever wanted this set, and right now it's averaging $1,000 a box. And when you think about how no one wanted the Gengar, no one wanted the Mew when they were really, really affordable, and now they're just so ridiculously high, it's like, dude, what should I do? How can I do this? Did I miss out? Like, it just gets so many people thinking, and so many people thinking the fact that Pokemon can change your life. And I don't know about you guys, but I think we're really headed into a big direction where trading cards nowadays are not really going to be focused about trading. It's not going to be focused about really enjoying the hobby. I think moving on forward, trading cards in general, baseball, basketball, just that whole genre is going to always have that mindset of money to it. And I think 80 to 90%, and I'm really, okay, let me rephrase that, probably 60 to 70% of people who do trading cards nowadays are in it for the money. And is that a good or bad thing? It's both, right? They both have their pros and cons. But it's just the wrong effect, right? This stuff is truly supposed to be enjoyable. You're supposed to go to Target, you're supposed to go to Walmart, you're supposed to go to all of your stores and pick the stuff up whenever you want, however you want, and how many you want, right? I remember going into Target when the 2020 hype ended, and I remember buying some packs because they were just on the shelf. And I remember, buying an ETB and opening it with my friends and laughing and screaming. And it's like, as an investor, bro, I don't have that anymore. I buy Pokemon cards and I put them in a case and I throw them in my closet. I don't laugh. I don't call my friends over to do this stuff. And it's really depressing. It honestly is a bit sad, like, when I say this and I'm like, damn, dude, why is this so true? But it's just the way, guys, we're headed. And unfortunately, you cannot change that, right? You can preach, well, what if we all stop scalping? Or, like, you can't change that. You can't stop scalpers, bro. You can't stop people from doing this for money, right? It's just the way it is. But here's the light of the tunnel at what I think. Pokemon truly is, guys, just about laughing. It's about smiling. It's about screaming, pulling that card. It's about, doing everything. So I want to make it pretty clear, because I do get this asked a lot, or I do have this in the Discord. Man, I ripped open an ETB and I pulled nothing. I'm so mad. Or, man, I should have kept all my stuff sealed back in the day. And I'm like, dude, why be so hard on yourself, guys? Why regret that? Why regret opening that team up booster box when it came out? Because remember those memories you had with it when you were opening it at your local game store and there were so many people around you and you pulled that Latios and Latias and you were screaming, everyone went insane. That, guys, is worth more than $10,000. That's worth more than $1 million, because that moment, that thing is what creates and what motivates and what really is the Pokemon hobby. And I just want to make that pretty clear, because I always have that internal regret, and it's probably the worst it's ever been. I cannot even open a pack now and feel like shit if I don't pull anything. But you just have to remind yourself, guys, that this stuff was all really fun. I remember opening up Unbroken Bond booster boxes. I remember me and my friend opening up Shining Legend ETB, dude. I remember me and my friend opening up Team Up and all of this stuff. And I remember the times we were in our bedrooms and ripping this stuff open, and on the dining room and opening up the booster box. And I remember, bro, I remember, guys, pulling the chase card from Unbroken Bonds, which was the Charizard and Reshiram Rainbow. I remember that feeling. I was sick with a sore throat. I was on my carpet and I opened that pack and I was like, oh my god, I couldn't scream. It was such a surreal experience. And it's that, guys, that's the freaking hobby, bro. And nothing will ever take that away. Nothing will ever take back that memory. I remember, dude, buying that booster box for $100 when no one wanted it. And I remember, man, dude, it's just such a awesome time, guys. Man, it's pretty sad, though, because we'll never get those times back. But that's going to be it for the video today. I hope this was a little bit different. I hope it really did hit differently. It was just maybe a reminder to you. Maybe it was just that moment to open that product that you guys have on your table, right? I'm not saying to be stupid and open up everything, but if you want to open up that pack, if you want to open up that Evolving Skies ETB, if you want to open up that Prismatic ETB, do it, bro, because that's the fun. That's the fun, guys. That's the fun in this shit. So just keep that in mind. Have a great day, guys. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but maybe it deserves something cool. Peace out.